Welcome to the Pilot Partner training video on how to organize your flight currencies. Flight currencies is a very important part of how Pilot Partner works, and there are lots of options on what you can see. You can always customize everything and show just the items that you want. Flight currencies are displayed on your dashboard both at the very bottom of the screen and in the center of the screen. It's important to note that both of those items are very different. Although they're displaying the same data, the items on the bottom of the screen are your standard categories of currency that you want to view at all times. The items in the center of the screen are designed to show you things that you need to be alerted to of when they expire. That's why the most expired item shows first, and the items that you have the longest currency on shows last. So what we're going to do next is go into the currency button on the left side of the screen. And that will show you, that'll take you to the area that allows you to customize currencies. Again, here you'll see a list of currencies organized in the same way they're displayed at the bottom. But let's say you're no longer flying multi-engine airplanes anymore, and you don't need that taking up the space at the bottom of the screen. And what we're going to do today is move those to a different flight currency group. And by creating the different group, we can put items in that group and they will no longer display at the bottom. So the first thing we'll do is go to the top of the screen and click the plus sign to add a new group. We'll give the new group a name, something like other currencies. And now you'll see that we have this empty group displaying below with nothing in it. What we can do is grab a flight currency and click the folder icon that says move to group. And we can select from the list the new group that we just created. Once we click save, you'll notice that it's moved into that group. So you'll see two things have changed. The item is moved on the screen into its own group, but if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll notice that the multi-engine day passengers no longer shows in this bottom group. That's because only the items in the first group will show on the footer. And that's what we show you in the notes over here on the right in case you ever forget. So now we've saved that space and we're no longer looking at those items that we don't need to see on a day-to-day basis. Now we'll go ahead and grab the other item, multi-engine item, and move that to the other currency group as well. We'll click save. And now we've freed up a lot of room at the bottom of the screen for us, and have created a nice organization to our flight currencies on this view. Anytime we want, we can always go back to this currency view to see those items that we don't want to see on a day-to-day basis. Maybe a couple of years down the road, I am very interested in looking at my multi-engine status. I can always come and look at it, but I'm not looking at it on a day-to-day basis. And you'll see when we go back to the dashboard that only those three items are displaying now. But in the center area, in our alerts section, all of the items are still being displayed. In a future video, we're going to talk about how to remove those items from the alerts that you don't want to see on a day-to-day basis. And again, in Pilot Partner, you can create any kind of custom category that you want. And we're going to cover that in great detail in some future videos as well. So any item that you want created, you can do it in Pilot Partner. Thank you for watching this Pilot Partner training video, and stay tuned for some more great videos in the near future.